Yo, what's going on? It's me, Yamo ASAP. Now, I feel like it's not fair that I did a reaction and a pseudo trailer analysis on Doom: The Dark Ages when that came out, right? When that reveal trailer happened. I only did a reaction to this right here, right? And I noticed there's a lot of things in this trailer that need to be addressed. And I'm just gonna be here to show you what's going on. So welcome to the Yamo ASAP Metroid Prime 4 trailer analysis, right? So first thing we're seeing right here, Cosmic Gear 20x9, right? So apparently Super Metroid takes place in 20x5 or 20x7. I don't remember which one it was, but apparently this takes place after Super Metroid. And I don't know how the heck that works, because the Metroid Prime trilogy takes place in between Zero Mission and Metroid 2, Galactic Federation Research Facility. There's not really much to say about this. This is just a location on where the distress signal was, located. All right, now, one thing I did notice, my freaking volume is like turned down all the way. One thing I did notice, right, is this is the same ship. Yes, it is the exact same ship, but this ship has some upgrades. One, the guns look a little bit different. All right, they look a lot more inward. And also, Samus does not exit from the bottom of the ship. Now, I've seen a couple analysis videos, and I realized people don't address this part. Samus does not enter from the bottom of her ship. In Metroid Prime 3, that's where she enters. This is the exact same ship. She enters from the bottom, but in this trailer, she comes out from the top. So this is probably a different ship, or it's the same ship with some upgrades. For us to know that this takes place between Super Metroid and Fusion, I don't think that's true. I can't believe that's true if this takes place after Super Metroid. Unless Samus's ship was on cooldown, or she gave the ship a break for this next mission. It doesn't make sense to me that Samus would change ships, because in Fusion and Other M, she's using the exact same ship she did in Super Metroid. So yeah, that's kind of weird to me. And also, she uses the same exact ship in Metroid Prime 2, but then that ship had to go through repairs because of Dark Aether. Look at this. Oh my god. I just knew the second she did that flip and landed, I just knew this is Metroid Prime 4. Look at this design. All right, I'm gonna make her stand up, right? All right. This is good right here. So, if you notice, this is more consistent to Metroid Dread Samus. She's a lot more like sleek. The shoulder pads are almost the exact same size as the ones from Metroid Dread. Her helmet actually looks like it fits as a helmet, and her it's a lot more slimmer, and it looks freaking great. It looks so good. Like, there's actually a gap between the shoulders and the neck. It's not like the original Metroid Prime where the shoulders were freaking ginormous, just huge. Like, those shoulder pads made a statement. In this one, they're still making a statement, but it's not the first thing that catches your eye this time. To me, the first thing that catches my eye is the arm cannon, actually, and her helmet. Those are the first two things that catch my eye when looking at Samus, is the freaking arm cannon. Now, the arm cannon also has some iterations. It's kind of leaning towards like Other M and Dread, with the the outer circle part, and then the green LED lights. I don't even know if there's LED lights, I'm not gonna lie, but those little green lights, it's kind of like, it's less green lights, but it's leaning towards. I feel like she's starting to upgrade her suit. And here we are in the freaking gameplay, dog. All right, so let's look at the UI. Let's wait for the whole UI to pop up. All right, so a couple things I noticed is this little missile launcher thing right here. It's in the bottom left. It says missile launcher. Now, this is a new mechanic. I've never seen this in any Metroid Prime game at all. It doesn't seem like there's gonna be any beam switches. It looks like we're gonna have missile types, and I personally like that more. If we could have like ice missiles or regular missiles and super missiles, And who knows, freaking a fire missile or some whatever other missile type they're gonna have. I think that's what this is. Or this could be something to where the actual arm cannon is going to change, right? Instead of you shooting a missile, once you have like another option up there, it's gonna have another function. There's a radar on the top with a little there's like an exclamation mark next to it, and I'm pretty sure that's just the warning symbol that they have. There is no like lines on the side. Like there's barely any lines on the side. This is a very clean UI. The warning symbol is now more, it's not in your face like it was in the original trilogy. There is a compass, the top right. See, she's facing northeast, which I feel like them adding this compass, I believe that this game is going to be very vast. Like this game is going to be a lot more open than we usually see. And at the end of the trailer, you'll see that world that they have is very open, and I feel like that just proves my statement correct. This map, the map looks a little 2D, and it's a lot easier to read, but at the same time it also has that 3D element. Yeah, you see the radar on the top. You got 2 enemies, and I think that's an ally. It seems like to be a Federation trooper over at the door over there. And let's look at these graphics, dog. This is just easily the best looking Switch game. Easily the best freaking looking Switch game. Alright, now this part, right, is probably the worst part of the trailer. And I'll show you why. This barrel right here, there's no shadows on the freaking barrel. And it just, I don't know, it makes it look a little wonky, right? But yeah, there's no shadow at all for the barrel. And that barrel part kind of pisses me off. We got the scan visor. To me, I think the scan visor looks a little bit longer for scans to complete. Also, another thing with the scan visor, it looks a little seamless to me. It looked a little seamless, but maybe the person whoever was testing this just knew how to freaking scan immediately. And I just realized another thing. There is no scan UI. There's no visor UI, like at all. So I think it's just gonna be a push of a button and you start scanning. Which could easily be implemented, because all you would have to do is probably plus like one of the sticks or the extra buttons that the Switch controller has. As you can see, the subject is heavily injured with reduced combat ability, internal organ failure, and biofluid hemorrhage. Confirmed, vital signs weak and deteriorating rapidly. So this guy is not dead. These renders on the scan visor are very nice. These are actually pretty cool. Like it shows you vitals and like organs, life signs, weapons. Yeah, like on the left over here, it's like you get the full image of what the enemy is, and on the right, it's pinpointing the exact point that enemy is like injured on. Which it'll be pretty interesting to see. Like if we do like combat, right, and you deal damage to an enemy, or you scan the enemy, right, will there be weak points to pinpoint? But then again, I don't know, because you know there's gonna be a lock-on feature. So yeah. As you can see here, yeah, the scan visor isn't super seamless. It's kind of like you still have the scan visor up. It's not like you would lock onto an enemy just in the combat visor. You're still in the scan visor just because of this. You can see there's a random pole here that needs to be scanned, and a broken vent here. But I think since it's green, it's already been scanned. That's how it's been in like the past 2 Metroid Prime games. And another thing, I don't remember doing this in Metroid Prime 3, but I realized Samus just shoots the f***ing thing. She just shoots the vent. She doesn't even go into morph ball mode to blow it up, which is, I like that a lot. This morph ball looks very good. Now, there is a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. So we're gonna go back a couple seconds. You can see right here, there's some space pirates down there trying to blow up a door, or adding a detonator to a door. They're configuring it, and you have another space pirate over giving them cover, make sure their backs are clear. And literally the next room after, bam, they get through. Immediately get through. and you have some Federation troopers like fighting them. There you got this one guy in cover, and it seems like the space pirates are after whatever this little thing that this guy is rolling away. Like, you see that door, it looks like some sort of like relic that they're like trying to keep safe. And you know, apparently this one thing just caused all this mayhem to happen. It looks like there's some terminals that can be scanned down here, and it seems like the freaking Federation troopers are doing pretty good damage to the pirates as well. Got a little space pod here. We've seen these in Metroid Prime 3. Look at this. Now, I wanted to point this out. The charge beam seems very small. It seems kind of weak to me. But then she still kills the freaking pirate right there, then and there, with that small charge beam. Maybe it's smaller to relieve screen space, because the charge beam, it is huge usually in the Prime games, but this is very small. It's like more focused. I don't know if I like that, but you know, who knows? I could probably rock with it. Another thing is, when you see she's strafing, right? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down, and we're gonna slow it down a little bit. When she's strafing, her arm cannon does not get off of the space pirate at all. Like, it's still aimed at them, which is a very cool freaking feature. I like this a lot. It seems very freaking cool. And then on top of that, this is missing in the Prime trilogy, but when you're locked on to an enemy, I forgot to mention this in the beginning. Samus still, you know, extends her arm when she's locked on. You can still see her suit. Dramatic roll to dodge this giant thing right here. And here is the man of the hour, the big baddie. We all know. Well, actually, no. A lot of people don't actually know who this guy is. You have to be a diehard Metroid fan to know who this guy is. This person is Sylux. If you've played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you've probably seen a trophy description of him. And yeah, that's pretty much like how most people know about Sylux, is based off of Brawl. Not even Metroid Prime Hunters, the game he's actually based off of. Because I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't really do much in Hunters. He's just a guy who gets f***ed up. Honestly, he hates Samus a lot, but he still gets messed up at the end. This right here, you can see him controlling 2 Metroids and a group of space pirates. Now, this is very interesting to me, because how in the world is Sylux controlling space pirates and Metroids, right? Because space pirates, the way they work is there's always a higher being that they always like listen to. And I'm trying to find out if Sylux probably struck a deal with like Ridley or probably Mother Brain, because Mother Brain would still be alive during this time period if this is taking place before Super Metroid. If this is taking place after Super Metroid, then both Ridley and Mother Brain are dead, completely dead. This kind of strikes a lot of questions on where this is taking place at. And it would be kind of weird for this to happen all after Metroid, Super Metroid, because that's a lot of time in between. Because it'll have to be, Samus will have to go to SR388 and eradicate every single Metroid. And also she would have to go back to Zebes and destroy that planet, destroying Ridley and Mother Brain, which gets rid of the space pirates as well. So I don't think this takes place after Super Metroid. And another thing is, these aren't actually Metroids. I actually lied to you guys. These are in fact Machtroids. They are pretty much like farm raised. Yeah, these are like failed test subjects pretty much. So these are very easy to kill. They can't latch on to anything because you can really just shake them off and they'll come off. And the reason why you can tell these are Machtroids is because they have one cell in the middle. They have one single cell. Metroids usually have 3 or 4 cells. It's actually supposed to be 4 cells because there's actually, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's like actually 5. I don't remember, but it's definitely more than just one giant cell. So these are indeed Machtroids. So yeah, Sylux looking pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, Sylux's reveal is very badass. Like this right here is a screenshot. Honestly, that's a screenshot right there. So we'll move forward and bam, look at this render of Samus, dog. Oh my, this is beautiful, bro. Look at that reflect. Oh my god, Dude, I think I was looking at this render for a good minute. I remember when I did the analysis on Doom the Dark Ages and they had a close-up of the Slayer. I think I like this render more. I think I like this render a lot more. You see Solix's reflection in there. The visor looks so cool, like with the freaking triangle grid. I've never seen that. The Various suit looks a lot more detailed. It's like, it's clean, dude. It's very freaking clean. I like that a lot. And then here's the title, Metroid Prime 4, what we've all been freaking waiting for. Now, based off of this title, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and based off of the logo in the back, we're probably going to be traveling dimensions like we do in Metroid Prime 2. Because, I mean, honestly, it's like this really doesn't look a black hole in the back. And it looks like we're gonna be like bending space and time and traveling in worlds and dimensions and stuff. I think that is the main focus of the game, because we're going beyond Metroid standards at this point. As you can see here, Samus goes through a freaking portal. I think my statement stands like right there, and she is in a completely different setting from where she was in the last clips. And this world is so freaking big, dude. It is like, just this area alone, it seems very vast. Like, look at Samus' size compared to everything, man. It's like, I feel like there's like a lot of secrets in this one zone right here. This place looks freaking beautiful. You have a giant tree in the background. The foliage looks great. The backdrop looks freaking amazing. Dude, I swear this looks too good to be a Switch game, but it's been confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. And this, 9 times out of 10, is Nintendo Switch gameplay, because it's running at 720p. Yeah, this is for Nintendo Switch standards. This is very good. So yeah, that's my analysis on Metroid Prime 4. I'm super excited for this game. 2025 is freaking stacked, dog. I cannot wait for 2025. It's gonna be so much fun. It is actually going to be so much fun with Doom, Monster Hunter, Metroid Prime 4, and GTA 6, depending on how much that game costs. But yeah, it's gonna be freaking amazing, and I really cannot wait, dude. The 7-year wait was worth it, and the 17-year wait from Prime 3 to this is freaking amazing, dude. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for this game as much as I am? There's no way you can be, because I am probably the most excited person for this game of all time. Like, there's no way. Like, just look at my reaction, bro.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god! It's happening! Oh my god! 7 years! And we're here! Silence! It comes out 25!
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to do another video on Metroid Prime 4 and just, you know, talk about it some more, just leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.